Good morning and welcome to morning meditation. Find yourself in a comfortable upright seated position. Legs can be crossed out in front of you or they can be outright, out straight. You're welcome to sit against the wall if you'd like to. Just make sure that you're not lying down or back in bed. You're welcome to raise the hips up off the floor. As I have, I'm on a little bit of a bolster. You can come up on a bolster, on a pillow. You can roll your yoga mat, fold it a few times and put that up under the hips to raise the hips a little bit. Also, if your knees are, or if your legs are crossed, if your knees are feeling a little bit strained, then please do put something underneath both knees, even if only one of them is feeling a little bit of tension or tightness. If there's any pain in the knees, then find a different position to sit in, please. You have to sit here for the next 20-25 minutes, so making sure that you feel comfortable and in a place where you can stay still and invite that quietude from a meditation. That's the important thing. So it doesn't matter really what you look like when you're sitting, but make sure that you are sitting and that you're in a place where you can stay that way for a while. Press the sits bones into the floor as you rise up through the spine. Gently tuck the chin. You're welcome to close the eyes or soften the gaze. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Roll the shoulders the other way a few times. Even if your eyes are closed, inhale, arms up overhead. Press the palms together up overhead. Bring the hands down. Feel the raise of the spine even as you're bringing the arms up overhead. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Find that space between the vertebrae in order to keep the spine as elongated as possible. The spine is the primary energy channel through the body. So we want to make sure that the spine is nice and long. Exhale, bring the hands down. If you reopened your eyes, you're welcome to shut them again or soften the gaze again. Hands can be placed face down on the knees, face up on the knees. Comfortably folded in your lap with the right hand over the left or in a mudra. But again, find a place, wiggle around a little bit to find a place where you can stay this way for the next 20-25 minutes. Gently tuck the chin just a little bit. Again, that opens up the C-spine, that neck in the back. Feel the lift of the spine as you begin to bring the awareness to the breath. At the tip of the nose. Scan the body one more time. Notice if there's any area of effort or any area that feels that it needs to move before you settle into your meditation. If there is, then please do make that adjustment. Then bring the awareness back to the breath. Notice as the inhale and exhale pass through the rim of the nostrils, as each passes through by the tip of the nose. Continue to lift up through the spine. Notice the pathway of your inhale as it passes by the tip of the nose, in through the nostrils, down the back of the throat. And as your inhale lands somewhere in your chest, just noticing it first, observing where you happen to be breathing right now. Gently guide the exhale by pressing belly button to spine. Continue to raise, lift the spine as you exhale up through the lungs, to the throat, into the nostrils. Then notice as that exhale passes out the rim of the nostrils past the tip of the nose. Maintain your awareness on the pathway of the breath. Observe its path. Observe where it lands in the chest. Notice its qualities. Becoming an observer. Notice what's happening with your breath in these next few rounds of breath. If the mind wanders from the breath, gently bring it back. Without engaging with the thought or the distraction, just notice and bring yourself right back to your breath, tracing each inhale and exhale. As we all meet with our next inhale, we'll begin to elongate it, beginning to take action, especially if that inhale felt a little shallow, felt that it caught a little bit. Exhale, fully press belly button to spine. Inhale, elongating for a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that the inhale moved a little bit lower in the chest with that elongated count. Exhale, press belly button to spine. Elongate the exhale as well. Press every last drop out to create room and invite more inhale. On your next inhale, again counting for 1, 2, 3, 4. Belly button to spine. Press out with your exhale. Longest exhale of your day so far. Creating space for your inhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking another sip after that 4th count. Before you exhale, press the belly button to the spine. Feel the motion of the belly button moving towards the spine. As you exhale, press every drop of breath out. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. One last sip after 4. Exhale, press out. Maintain this pace on your own. 4 count inhale. Long, slow exhale. Bringing awareness to that rhythm, to that pace. As you also trace your inhale and exhale along their path. Mind wanders from the breath. Gently bring it back to that 4 count pace. Your inhale. The long exhale. Not engaging with the thought or the distraction. as the pace and the rhythm of your breathing settles into a consistent pattern. Begin shifting your awareness now to the sound of your breath. Bring all attention and awareness to the sound of your inhale all the way through and your exhale all the way through. Notice the quality of the sound of your breath. Notice the gentle variations as you trace the sound along the inhale. As you trace the sound back up and out along your exhale. Maintain the awareness on the sound of your breath. Inviting stillness with each inhale. Inviting release with each exhale. Inhaling stillness. Notice it radiate through the body with each heartbeat, with each pulse. Notice the stillness of the breath intertwine with your pulse. With each exhale, feel the release of whatever the loudest noise is right now. Perhaps it's something in the body. Perhaps it's something in the mind. Perhaps it's something in life that just needs a little loosening. Allow your exhale to foster that release. Allow each inhale to bring in stillness. And allow the heartbeat and the pulse to bring that stillness and release through your entire existence. Maintaining awareness on the essence of stillness, essence of release. Giving yourself permission to release whatever feels tense, uncomfortable. Notice how that stillness, how that presence feels as it moves throughout your entire world, as it rides the wave of each pulse. And notice the loosening of each release on your exhale. Notice how giving yourself permission to release feels. As the stillness radiates through, bring the awareness to the base of the spine and the pelvis. Notice the foundation on which all of your energy rises. Bring to your mind's eye a spinning red orb right at the base of the pelvis, right at that Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. As it spins, that stillness and stability radiates and concentrates all at once. With each pulse of your heart, notice and experience throughout your existence, physically, mentally, spiritually, any other plane of existence you inhabit. Notice that stability, that stillness you're cultivating. Without labeling, notice experientially, notice without words. The mind wanders or becomes distracted, bring it back to the spinning red orb, the base of the spine. Continuing to maintain that awareness on the experience and that experiential peace of rootedness, of stability, of stillness, concentrating in that root chakra, the base of the spine, the spinning red orb. Notice the concentration and also the radiation. This energy of stillness and stability holds. Bring the awareness back now to the pulse and the breath and the interconnection there. Notice the continued experience of that rootedness, of that stability that you've cultivated within you, that you've radiated throughout your existence. It's still there. We're shifting awareness, but the gift you've cultivated for yourself remains. Notice the inhale. Notice the exhale. Notice the length and the pace, the rhythm of each breath. Notice it in terms of the stability you've cultivated. Notice the rise and fall of the ribs with each breath. Notice the length of the spine, the energy as it moves up from that stability that you've created and cultivated at the base of the spine. Allow that energy to rise with each inhale, and radiate with each exhale. Notice the rise and fall of the rib cage. Notice the sound of the breath. How the sound varies as it moves up through the exhale. How it varies as it moves down through the inhale. If your mind wanders or if you become distracted away from the sound of your breath, gently bring it back without engaging with the thought or the distraction. your awareness now back to the pathway of each inhale and exhale. Notice the gentle pause between each inhale and exhale. Allow it to be a reminder of presence and mindfulness. Just noticing the space between the top of each inhale and the bottom of each exhale. Gently bring your awareness now back to the passage of each inhale and exhale as it moves past the tip of the nose. Notice the temperature, the quality of the breath. Continue to rise up through the spine, allowing the energy that you've cultivated to move up and down it freely. Gently sharpen the gaze or open the eyes. Inhaling, bring the arms up overhead, gaze up to the thumbs. Exhale, trace the thumbs down with the gaze down through heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down through. Very purposeful, slow movements. Get the body moving again. Gaze up. Hinge forward at the hips. Find that length in the spine even here. Inhale yourself back up. Reach behind you. And bring the feet down flat on the floor. Guide the knees to one side and the other. Find that windshield wiper piece. Allow the movement to come back to the hips, like we found back in the shoulders and the neck. Tap the feet a few times, especially if they fell asleep during your meditation. Cross the legs, find that comfortable upright seated posture again. Lower the neck, lower the chin, open that neck. Inhale up, exhale, right your right shoulder. Inhale up, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. This meditation that we did today is a good one if you're feeling like you're floating, if there's any anxiety, if there's any feeling disconnected somehow, finding that root chakra or that energy down within the pelvis. Cultivate that stillness, cultivate that stability there, and that can definitely help you feel a little more grounded. So definitely a tool to use if you feel anxious, if you feel floaty. This is something to definitely bring you back and reroute. Bring the hands to heart center, gently bow the chin. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead your meditation today. As always, please do journal if that is something that speaks to you. Somehow find the way to express whatever might have come up. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.